Hello YouTube, how you doing earthlings? Right, up to part and the final part of this series of me showing you my miniature handmade scale replicas of bladed weapons that I got quite into doing. You know, I had a big old pick of my face just before I'd done this video. I was hoping I'm not going to be picking at my face at all, rubbing my eyes and all that, but anyway, I digress. Yes, so this little video is going to be my favourite little selection of weapons, I think, and that is early medieval daggers. I've still got a bit in my eye. I'll rub it off screen so you don't have to see me. There we are. All done. Right, medieval daggers from the early Middle Ages. And so let me get my camera into position. I'm quite happy today because I've just finished a sculpture that I've been taking ages doing and finally finished. Oh, by the way, I've got one of these mats from a pound shop for, funny enough, £2.25p from a pound shop. But everyone's using them, so I thought I'd get one. Two-sided, not nice and clean on that side. I think I'll use that side, use the other side for doing stuff on. Right, so first one, I'm going to choose this one because it's the only one I've got without a sheath to it. There's a bit of rustiness on there, but yeah, this is a little medieval dagger, all brassy construction, brass wire wrapped around the handle, a brass end of a picture nail on the end there with fanciness, and then brass bar stock for the cross guard. And I've done a, what kind of grind is this, Richard? It is a diamond cross section blade, so it's just flat that way, and nice sort of yeah, really pleased with how that one came out. That one will have a scabbard, a sheath soon. Here we are in the light to show you the angles of the grind. Get it in the light a bit better, get it in the camera shot. Let me change the angles, that's not... there we are, that's about as well as I can show it. Very good, right, I like that. I love these little daggers. Now, yeah, let's go for this one. We'll do next. This one took me quite a while to do. There's quite a lot of work in this one. First of all, right, I need to open up my anatomy of a... Open up that picture. There we are, like so. Now I can go back into this folder, anatomy of a scabbard, because is that the same picture? It is exactly the same picture. Right, I've got a scabbard and no sword here. Right, so the locket here. I've got these bits of flat aluminium from a disc that you pull off a tub of, I can't remember what it was, hot chocolate or something. But yeah, really nice sort of brushed aluminium. So I used that for the chape and the locket on the scabbard, the sheath here, and there's the blade. This particular cross guard took me ages to make because it's nicely carved out of a bit of steel, and then it's a grinds again. This is a hexagonal grind on here. Actual thing that appeared in the Middle Ages. And this, the pommel here is made from a, I don't know what that's made of. What did I make that out of? I think it's part of a lump of metal that we used to use in casting for dentistry, so it's probably, it won't be titanium, it'll be probably a chrome, some kind of chrome metal, hence the why it's shined up so nicely. And the handle here is some thin wire twisted together on a drill. We put two lengths into a drill, turn it on, and it twists it into a nice twisty shape, and it gives you a nice effect on the handle there. Yeah, really like that one. That's one of my favourites because of the guard, cross guard. Now for something completely different, a Bollock Dagger. Yes, it is actually called a Bollock Dagger because it looks like two pair of bollocks basically. This would have been a very cheap to produce sort of dagger that just your run-of-the-mill sailor or sort of soldier in an army would have used. I carved this all out of a lump of wood. So it isn't actually my first bit of wood carving that I've done the other day. This would be my first wood carving, doing all these blades. Doing for good on battery. And it's just got a cutting edge on one side. You'd have used these for fighting, for eating, for everything that you can use a knife for basically. And I've made a really sort of basic looking scabbard for it, a bit knackered, a bit beaten up and used and worn. There's my Bollock Dagger. There's no more Bollock Daggers. Although I do like saying Bollock. Unfortunately I'm only going to be able to say Bollock once because there's only one Bollock Dagger. Alright, here we go with this one. This one's another, this pommel here. There's a nice shape on the end of the scabbard there. This one's quite a bit of a wider blade, a nice cross guard, a nice sort of bent shape. This is another piece of a very inexpensive button of metal that would be used for casting in dentistry. Wooden handle, just carved and then darkened with, what did I darken that up with? I don't know what I darkened that up with. It's not black marker pen. It looks sort of got a sort of silvery finish to it. I don't know what I've done that with. But it's definitely wooden anyway. So that one can go there. This is a nice sort of crusadery one because it's got a Templar red cross on it. Once again you've got a shape with that thin aluminium stuff on it again. Another hexagonal ground blade, nicely carved cross guard with once again a button of a thinner piece of a button of the metal that we'd use for casting, and it's probably chrome, and then a wire wrap around the handle. Once again this is just twisted wire, two thin bits of brass wire twisted and put it on a different bit of a different way to the last one. So that's that. Here we are in all its glory. Wonderful. 4 more to go. Let's go with this one. Another sort of mixture of brass and steel. Once again another it's a brassy finished shape on there. I think this is probably the top of a a pot of coffee, probably another hexagonal ground blade, because it's the easiest one to do, and it's, or the only one that's probably possible. A bit of bar for the cross guard. Once again, twisted brass wire, and once again the fancy looking pommel from the end of a nail that you hang your pictures from onto a wooden handle, probably. There's that one, a bit close up, there we are. I like that one as well. I like all of these really. Let's go with this one. Another crusadery looking one, because I made an attempt at doing some bit of a gold leaf on the nicely polished up. This would be a rich person's medieval dagger. So I've done a cross on the locket up here, and a nice polished up shape down here. This would have been a bit of a thicker bit of metal used for that. And then the blade, another hexagonal ground blade, a lovely little fancy shape to the cross guard there, and you can see that, and a fancy pommel all carved out and polished up by hand. And the handle on this is a bit of a paintbrush, but I've managed to keep the original paint on the paintbrush piece on this one, so it's nicely it's nice and posh for your Templar Marshall maybe knife. But yeah, very pleased with that one. Give a little bit more polish. Yeah, it's quite an interesting shape to the end of the pommel there. Another Crusader one. Yeah, this one, another yeah, this would have been a sort of a fake gold metal button stock that we used to use for casting. Completely worthless, non-precious, completely non-precious. So brassy look on that, and it's got a nice knackered looking shape on here. This sword's been through the wars. A brass, twisted brass wire handle again, a steel cross guard, steel blade, hexagonal grind on it, and that nice big weighty pommel on it. There we are. Would have been nice to use the brass coloured bar on the cross guard really on that one, but it's a bit late now because it's made. And lastly, but by no means least, drop it. This is another poshish one. Nice decorated shape and locket on there. Another hexagonal ground blade. A hexagonal ground wooden varnished handle with a completely different shape pommel on there, more of a sort of a later getting into the rondel dagger type pommels on this one, and a small cross guard. Here we are. They're my early medieval daggers. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series. So how I make these weapons build is going ahead. I'm going to be doing the Rambo First Blood Bowie knife, and I'm going to be filming all of the production of it. I've already got the metal cut out and the handle piece chosen, and I haven't got anything for the cross guard yet, but that will come in due course. So yeah, I want to do a how I make it playlist of videos, probably a few videos. Anyway, hope you like this video. Thank you very much for watching. Good, and please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of these miniature weapons being made and how I do them. And thank you very much for watching. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and goodbye. Be safe, be lucky out. No, be safe out there. Have a good day and be lucky. That's the one.